Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Unpopular Review Entertainment right here on UPRE YouTube only. And it is my pick for this musical month, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Now, once again, it went from two people to three, right? We're getting big people, we're getting big stars here. Unfortunately, James is not here, so I'm like out of place. I haven't hosted a UPRE show in a while, or started up or opened up a UPRE show. So I guess I'm supposed to say something whimsical, and I'm supposed to say, let's start the show. And then say, yeah, great, exactly. So I like getting right into it. Let's talk about this movie. Who wants to take it away? Prince Ali still, or see some?
Well, as tradition, states, the chooser of the movie goes first. So
I usually don't go
you.
first, but that's fine. I have no problems going first. Robin Hood Men in Tights. You know what? It's been so long. People like, oh my God, they're doing a musical month. What will Chris do to save us? This is it right here. And I said it the other day. I was like, I got argued. Somebody's like, oh, this movie don't have any songs. And then you're watching it and you're jamming. Men, we're men in tights. Tights. Don't tell me you weren't happy and excited about that song. They even had a nice song that rivaled A Whole New World with Marianne. It was great. I enjoyed. Any interest? Yo, check it out. It was great, man. They had a lot of cameos in this movie that made it really, really good. It just flowed so well. One thing we were talking about post-production, like unveiling things. Robin Hood, in my opinion, is a great character, but has not had that many movies, which is why they come out with a Robin Hood movie every 4 years. This, in my opinion, is the best one. It was the most entertaining one. It's the one I actually could sit through the entire thing. Because all the other ones, I'm like, okay, all right. Rob the rich, feed the poor. That's what you do. But this one, they add some humor into it. Mel Brooks was the man around that time. Spaceballs, Dracula, then loving it. Mel Brooks knows how to put on a comedy. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. This is his first feature-length movie, and he did a great job in it. Everybody flowed well. Everybody played the part well. That's why I can't recast anybody in this one.
Was he Nutty Professor?
Yes, he was. But Nutty Professor came out after Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So everybody played it well. The Prince John was very good. Sheriff of Rottingham was very, very entertaining in this movie. So was Robin Hood, Little John, Lincoln. Everybody played a decent role. And I do have some quotables, but the only one that I still say to this day, and this is really subtle, people are like, really, that's your quotable? Yeah, this is my quotable. But in the beginning, when he was about to break from jail, and dude was like, on the count of kick, I still do that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Consulting with the Consultant tonight. Now, who wants to take it away?
Okay. I like on the count of jump. that shit was freaking hilarious. But I saw this movie years ago, and I laughed quite a bit because the funny thing is just that it's a spoof on all these other movies, but I feel like this is the movie that's the most memorable. I feel like this is the movie that people, think about the most when it comes to the whole thing about Robin Hood, because the whole thing was just a joke. Like, one of my favorite parts was when they were having the duel, and they were doing the whole thing with the arrows, and then Robin lost, and then they pulled out the script. And it was like, wait a minute, I was supposed to get another chance. And then everybody pulls out the script, and then the king and the other guy, they all pull out the script, and they're just like, oh yeah, just little jokes like that. And in the beginning of the movie, when they were like, why is it that our village always gets burned up in the opening credits? Like, how you start the movie like that? And then most importantly, which I found just to be hilarious, at the end of the movie, throughout the whole thing, and everything passes and the credits are going and all of that, the damn key doesn't work. And then what do? Call a locksmith. What? Nigga, you should have done that from the beginning. Call the locksmith. It's just like, what? What are you doing? Yo, that had me dying because they went through this whole thing, you know, with her chastity belt, and the fact that it's made by Everlast, that was even more funny. It was just like all of these little things in that movie is hilarious. I mean, like,
not to steal your thunder, but you reminded me with the Everlast. Remember when the sheriff was stabbed through, and the witch Tracy Ullman came in and gave him a lifesaver, a literal lifesaver to save his life. Yeah.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Like, it was just all of the little jokes, man. It's a good time. It's really a good time. Like, it's like a movie like Euro Trip where you're just laughing the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean,
you know what? I have to apologize to James, because in the last the last movie they just did, I mentioned that the worst movie we ever did was one of James' pick, but I completely forgot about Euro Trip. I don't know which one's worse. I think James' pick still might have it, but you know, Euro Trip wasn't nothing to look at twice. But go right ahead. You were giving us your phone.
No, I'm finished.
All right then. So I'm going to do things a little differently this evening. So, because I'm the only one who does their homework, I'm the only one with a recaster today. So I'm going to begin with my recasted. So here we go. This is what you guys really came to see. I know you wanted to see my recasted of this movie.
How egotistical she has her own entrance. Like, who does that?
You started it. You started it. So I'm going to have to start with, I'm going to put out my most riskiest recasted, shall I say, okay? Because I don't know if a lot of people will get down with this, but hear me out. This is a hear me out. We had our girl. I forget her name in the movie. Y'all remember, what was her name? Did she even have a name?
I'm sure she did. I'll call her Caretaker.
Yeah, the caretaker, her. I said, okay, if this was made modern day, who could play this role? And this is a little different. But I said, hold on, here we go.
Oh, Fatty?
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, word.
I feel like she can bring, some nice comedy to the role and everything.
Terrible.
I think it's a good twist. I could see her in the role, especially since they play like loosey goosey with the racial casting in this movie. Boom, she can be. Was it Helga or Olga or something like that?
It might have been
something
around those. Yeah, but I can see Tiffany Haddish playing that role in with the no ding ding before the wedding ring.
It was her name was Olga.
Okay, yeah, I was close. Helga.
Olga,
whatever. She's Tiffany Haddish now. Now, my next recast.
Hold on, can I counter that? Because
no, you did not come prepared, sir.
I came prepared because I disagree. I think this person would have played it better.
How are you just gonna hijack my recasting?
I just thought it was better.
I agree.
Look, here we go. Back to my segment. You should have saved that for your recasting. But you didn't come prepared, so you try to piggyback off of mine. But that's okay. I'm a gracious queen, so I'll allow it. But my next recasted, on to my second one. I have three. It's for our boy right here, Prince John. Did a great job. The mole was hilarious, always hilarious.
I love how it's in the middle of his head.
When I saw him, right, I said, this guy reminds me a lot of another character or another actor, Jon Stewart.
In the words of James, I'll give you that.
Thank you. And yeah, I thought they looked alike, very similar. I can see him rocking the mold, changing the voices and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And now for my final recast. I left this for last because this is our main protagonist, Robin Hood of Locksley or whatever. Loved this actor. This is probably one of the first movies I've seen him in. I'll save my thoughts for a little bit later, but he did a great job in this role. But I said, if they would have remake this in in more recent times, who could play this, comedy, still heartthrob kind of character? And I thought, boom, Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool. I feel like he could make a good substitute, a good recasted for this character. And you on the fence? You got to fill it out a little bit. Maybe yes, maybe no.
I don't think he'll have a believable English accent.
Oh, maybe. I've never heard him do it.
I understand the funny part, like about Ryan being funny, but that role definitely needs an English accent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the person I see doing that is Mike Myers. Like, like as Austin Powers type of thing.
Maybe like,
just because of the accent. You know what I'm saying? But because I've never heard him try it. Ryan Reynolds, I never heard him try it, so I don't know. But I do see what you mean by that. But
well, that completes my recasted. Boo, Johnny Depp. No, he doesn't make sense in this movie because he's not really a comedic. I don't think he has the comedic timing for this movie.
Well, I mean, you know what though? But if you look at him as Captain Sparrow, I feel like he does. You know what I mean? If you like, he was like, it really depends. Like, because if you look at him as
Johnny Depp,
no, but if you see Captain Jack Sparrow, yeah, I'm surprised we haven't done it.
Okay. Let's not, please. I only want the idea.
But, as far as the movie goes, right? I saw this movie. I have memories of this movie at my grandma's house, watching and eating little pot pies and crackers because she had HBO. She would watch movies on HBO all the time, and this would be one of the movies that she would turn on. And I've always liked this movie. My favorite scene is probably when they do the Men in Tights song, and Blinken is there, kind of messing up the dance moves and stuff. Blinken stole the show from me. I always liked Blinken when he was fighting the statue, like it was fighting back. Blinken is the real hero of this movie. He makes everything funny.
He chopped up I don't even know what it was called, a barrier or something, when everybody else was fighting people.
Yes. Hilarious. He's funny as hell.
He was funny.
So
He's black.
He's black. Blinken is the true hero of this movie. But yeah, I have fond memories of this movie.
Buonasera. That scene was so unnecessary, but it was funny. You know what I'm talking about? The mafia scene. I could have taken that out, but it was still funny.
Yes.
Like, I got cotton balls.
With the little lizard.
He cut out his tongue. Hey, do this. He can't.
Every night.
Yeah, it was funny. I'm glad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, find out what we're reviewing next week here on A Popular Review. UPRE will be right back after these brief commercial messages.
Run away and never return.
It's a legendary tale filled with excitement, plus dozens of wonderful new characters.
Why do I always have to save you?
And featuring original music and song.
In 1883, Tiny Mission College hosted its first homecoming weekend. It was distinguished by innocence, revelry, and good fellowship. Now, a century later, Mission prepares to welcome another homecoming. Wake up!
Just give me one reason why not.
You're so small, I'd probably break you in two.
School days.
Are back. That's weird. We are back, and we are reviewing none other than Robin Hood Men in Tights, and we are now into our final thoughts. I'll let you go first for the first time. I'm going to give this a thumbs up. Obviously, it was my movie. I was going to pick it. I enjoyed the songs. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was casted very well. It was one of the last great spoofs before Scary Movie in the 20th century. So shout out to Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I'll give it a thumbs up. I enjoyed it. I like the actor, especially the Robin Hood actor. I remember watching him in Psych. If you ever watched that show on USA, great show. He was in there for several episodes, like a reoccurring guest star. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie.
I've never seen this before. Hold up. Look at comments. All right, so Vic, your turn.
The movie was awesome. It's one of the most memorable movies of the era of the 90s. You know what I mean? It literally just took over the franchise. A lot of people, when they talk about Robin Hood, this movie at least comes up in conversation. Because honestly, I think the only other one that is as popular is probably the Disney one with the tigers. You know,
I like that one. We talked about that. I think was it yesterday. I would love to review that one, but we would have to review all this other crap between it, and that wasn't going to work. But I might pick that one day. I really did like that one. I might have liked that one better than Men in Tights. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only one, the other one that's memorable. And mind you, here's the thing: I like the recent one, the one with Jamie Foxx.
Oh God.
I actually did. I actually thought it was cool. But here's the reason why. Because the guy that played Robin Hood, I really liked him in Kingsman. And so then seeing him as Robin Hood, I enjoyed
Two
that.
different.
So, it was cool because, I felt like it was, but mind you, unfortunately, for some reason in Robin Hood, his British accent was terrible. So I don't know what happened there. But anyway, movie,
he's the only one with the English accent.
Huh?
He's
the only one that can speak with the English accent.
Who?
But what is it? Thumbs up or thumbs down, Vic?
Oh yeah, thumbs up. Okay.
All right, thumbs up.
Ladies and gentlemen, 18 minutes, James. In honor of you, I just want to let everybody know I have my notes.
Bye.